Hi, this is Dan again from CleanGuru. Today's message is why it's crazy and costly not to have a plan for following up with your prospects. What do I mean by having a plan for following up with your prospects? Well, you know, these are the buildings that you would like to get, that you would like to clean at. So these are the whole list of places you'd like to clean. And the plan I'm talking about is an actual schedule. So I'm going to call them now. 2 weeks later, they're going to get a letter. 4 weeks later, they're going to get another letter. 2 weeks later, they're going to get a brochure or a survey or a postcard. Then I'm going to make another follow-up call, or maybe a visit. So the whole schedule or plan that you have laid out for getting a prospect. And of course, let's go back. What was the question for today, or the message? Why it is crazy and also it's costly not to have a plan for doing that. Okay, so let's get to it. The first reason is the small reason. It's the crazy one, why it's crazy not to have a plan. And the reason why it's crazy is because if you don't have a plan, or if I don't have a plan for doing that, guess what, right? Likely we won't do it. I mean, we say we're going to do something, and we have all kinds of good intentions. But if we don't put paper to pencil, we don't do that anymore, but if we don't lay it out on the computer and we don't have a schedule put together for following up, it is crazy to think that we will. Human nature will stop us every time. We'll forget, we won't do it, we'll start to do it, and then we'll stop doing it, start again, stop again. So it's crazy to do it that way. It's better to have a plan. All right. Now, why is it costly not to have a plan for following up with your prospects? This is the bigger one. This is the big reason. If you don't have a plan for going after your prospects and getting your message, so the things that are really amazing and unique and the benefits of doing business with your cleaning business, if you don't have a plan in your letters, your brochures, your postcards, if you don't have something laid out, so you're going to get in front of them your message about you, well, if you're not doing any of that, then how are they ever calling you? When would people call you? Well, a building owner or a property manager might call you, but what would be the reason if they're not getting anything from you? Well, they're calling because, well, in the old days, they maybe found you in the phone book, right? But today, they might find you online, or someone referred you or something online, and so they're just calling you because what? Well, you haven't contacted them. They need a couple bids. So they're calling a bunch of cleaning companies. They're calling 3 or 4 cleaning companies. They'd like you to be a part of the bidding process. Well, that's fine, but they didn't call you because they were so interested in what you had to offer. Why is that a very costly thing? Because when you're just part of a bidding process, when a customer is shopping it around, or a more competitive situation like that, well, likely the price you're going to get, or the price they're going to be willing to accept, is a lot lower than it would be if they had been getting marketing messages from you, and they're thrilled. They want to get a hold of you, and they bring you out to bid, maybe even just you to bid. You have a much better chance of getting a better price. If you don't have a plan for going after your prospects, following up with them, and you're just waiting for a phone call from someone who's price shopping, right, that's going to probably be a much lower price you ever get for monthly for cleaning that place than the place that called you and said, boy, the information about your company is remarkable. I'm very interested. I'd like you to come through and get a proposal from you. So those are the 2 reasons that it is crazy and costly not to have a plan. And the good news is, even though it sounds a little bit intimidating, once you sit down and, like I say, put pencil to paper, or in your computer lay something out, it's not as bad as you think. And once you have it laid out that way, then it's done. You can automatically follow it each time. Okay, that's it for today. Hope you have a good week, and until next time, remember that you can do this. You really can.